Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Gonna read through this full article. Gonna watch a short video. I'll provide a trigger warning. It does involve the attack on an elderly woman, a 76-year-old woman, as she enters her apartment building in, guess where? That's right, New York, specifically the Bronx. She's attacked by three youths. She's thrown to the ground, and we'll see. And she fractures her hip. She also suffers back pain. We believe she'll be okay. At least one of the assailants has been arrested. So we're going to watch this video. So let's do that to begin with. And again, a trigger warning. So the attack starts outside of the building, as we can see. The elderly woman trying to get in. These two trying to force themselves in. This 13-year-old girl spinning her seems to be the main aggressor. I believe she's the one that's been arrested. The article's not entirely clear as to whether the others have been arrested or not. They rob her. They take her purse, which has her keys in it, her debit card, $50. That's what's happened. And again, I say somewhat facetiously, of course, it's happened in New York. Your kids are attacking your elderly in New York, the Bronx in particular. Is it relevant to even say your girls are making these attacks? I think it's kind of relevant. Isn't that somewhat unusual to have the girls be the aggressors? But that's what happened. So we'll have a look at some of the details to make sure I've given you everything. Apparently, one of the robbers, a 13-year-old girl, laughed as she was robbing the elderly woman and threw her to the ground. She fractured her hip, she hurt her back. The 13-year-old girl has been arrested, and we can see some pictures of the other two assailants. So that's the one which I believe has been arrested, the main aggressor, the 13-year-old girl. And there's another guy that seems to be involved. He comes in at the end. We don't know what he does, but he's certainly with these two other girls that are leading the attack. And here's this girl here. Look, are we supposed to be calling 13-year-old girls the C word? Are we allowed to do that? To be honest with you, I think I have in the past. But in any case, why the fuck is she got her smirk going on? Why is she smirking? Why is she finding this funny? The other girls seem to find it funny too. This is all fun and games. To them, we presume. The guy doesn't seem to be overly perturbed about the situation. This is fun and games. So in America right now, in New York, in Brooklyn, in the Bronx rather, your children aren't playing Nintendo. Your children aren't watching, I don't know, Hannah Montana or whatever. Your children are going out robbing and attacking elderly women. That's what's happening. Fact. So Eric Adams, do something. I can't fully blame Eric Adams. This is systemic. I'm going to say the word systemic. I mean, this is, and I don't really know what I mean when I say that, to be honest. But, this comes from the current prevalent culture within the surroundings being the city of New York. The current prevalent culture is that of mindless violence, is that of crime. That's the culture. Crime has been completely accepted. Crime is now fun. We can see how much these kids enjoy the crime. They're loving it. What's missing from this culture? Empathy, respect, decency, like any level of basic value system. That's what's missing from this environment. You guys are currently in New York. You guys are living in a hellhole, basically. Sorry to break it to you guys. You're living in a hellhole. When your kids are this brazenly attacking your elderly in this way and finding a good old laugh, you've lost all hope, surely. What's going to be happening as you move forward, as these 13-year-olds become 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 21-year-olds? What's going to happen then? Well, I don't know. Let's take a look at what's happening in Sacramento to get a bit of an idea. Going to wrap things up there, of course. Full condolences to the elderly lady concerned. The article doesn't really give us too much concrete information. So it tells us that she did suffer a broken hip and complained of back pain. It hasn't told us whether or not she's made a recovery. I would presume that she will. But of course, it's an attack on her mentality at the same time. I mean, how is she supposed to feel safe going out to the grocery store now when she's been attacked on her doorstep by kids? So, I mean, it's absolutely terrible. So full condolences to the victim, to the victim's families. One of these girls is arrested. Let's hope that the other two and whomever else is involved within this particular little gang or ganglet, and also any other associated organized crime. When I was 13, if I had stolen someone's debit card or keys, I wouldn't know what to do with it. I suspect these guys do know what to do with it. I suspect these guys are effectively being groomed. You know, they probably have criminal mentors, would be my guess. Complete speculation, but that's what I would take from it. So I'm going to wrap things up here. As I've mentioned, I am trying to make multiple videos every single day in regards to true crime events which are published today or perhaps the day before. And during this process, I'm learning a great deal. Hopefully you are too. So come along, join me on that journey. Like, comment, subscribe, show me some encouragement. Perhaps join my membership once I get that up and running. Check out my live streams. Come and join the panel on my live streams, perhaps. Let's see if that starts becoming a thing. And so I'll say thank you for your time and take care out there, guys.